Alrighty, hello again. This is Trace Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to the Distant Worlds 3 expedition. So let's get in game and get things rolling. And sorry for the late start. I have not been feeling particularly well today. I almost decided to call the stream off, but well, we're here now, so let's get as far as we can. So apparently there is a mining event going on in Distant Worlds 3 right now, but I'm not going to get to take part because it's going to end too soon. Oh, I guess we'll do what we've been doing. Hello, Kanesh. Welcome back. And like I said at the beginning of the stream before anyone was here, sorry I'm late. I am feeling horrific. Hello, Tacita. Welcome back. And hello, Zoltor. Welcome back. Track landing gear. I will. I want to get at least a little exploring done first.
2, 1, engage.
I see. Endless tunnel of doom. Can't say I've had that problem.
System scan complete.
System map. Rebuy distribution center. Okay. Oh, I see. Bunch of ganking carriers. All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Is it lucky, or do you not have a machine that can actually handle the game? Ooh, look at these lovely things. What's that? Oh, I think that's why we didn't move that far overnight. Okay. We'll go to that one.
Incoming hail.
Good evening, sir.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's not the graphics settings I'm worried about, it's your disk settings.
4, 3, 2.
If the game is crashing and you're getting corrupted files, or something, it might be some other settings other than your graphics that are causing problems.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I turned your graphics settings down to high.
Yeah, I don't think it's his graphics settings that are the problem. Crashing is one thing. Okay, so that's not. Having the files get corrupted is something completely different. My guess then is you're probably you might be short a little RAM compared to everything you're running. Now, I don't know the specs of your machine, so I can't really tell that, but that's what I would suspect. Or perhaps you have actually a problem in your RAM itself where you may have enough RAM, but you may have some bad sectors in your RAM that are causing you problems. Yeah, that sounds like you've actually got a memory corruption issue. And there's a couple of different ways that can be caused. Okay.
System scan complete.
I would still get yourself a memory diagnostic tool. They're available on the internet for free. If you had a memory sector go bad, which they do occasionally, a lot of those memory diagnosis tools will then mark it in your OS, and it will skip using that memory sector, and then you won't get any crashes. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
So I would highly suggest getting one of those tools, and I went down a bunch of times. Let's go up.
I believe there's one in a memory diagnostic in Windows.
There is, but the third-party ones are a hell of a lot better. Even the free third-party ones are better than the one in Windows.
Frameshift drive charging.
I did run into that issue on a previous PC. And, after it marked it, it was okay, but that memory stick continued to degrade, and I eventually replaced my memory on that machine, and all of my problems of crashing with corrupted files went away. Hello, James. Welcome back.
Fuel scooping.
Which seems weird because,
Fuel scooping complete.
you wouldn't think about memory corrupting your files, but it happens. Bad memory can cause all sorts of fun problems.
I went 1,500 light years down on the galaxy map
Yeah.
and came to a star that I could not jump from.
Oh no. Couldn't jump from? But you got in there okay?
I got in there okay, I got out there okay, but once I got down to it, the only star I could jump to was the one that I came from.
Ah, okay. That I can understand.
There was no other star around me. Doctor, are you technically minded and can you get inside your PC? Yep.
Oh no! That's horrible.
Doctor, take a memory stick out, run what you usually do, and then run to where it crashes. And then, if it doesn't crash, you know it's in the memory stick.
Well, it's easier than that, Tacit.
Huh?
It's easier than that. The memory testing software is, literally you just look up the free ones on the internet, go download one of the higher rated ones, and it'll tell you. The other thing some of them will tell you, one of the ways that you can actually end up having memory go funky is if you're running them at the wrong speed. And then all sorts of fun things could happen even though the memory is perfectly fine. So for instance, if you didn't buy the your memory sticks as a matched pair, you can have a mismatch in timing which will cause data corruption between them. And you have to use that memory tool to set the timing between them correctly so that you don't have the memories cross messing with each other.
System scan complete.
System map, which is part of why the non-Microsoft memory tools are better than the Microsoft ones, because they also diagnose that situation quite effectively, which the Microsoft tool does not do. 8 BIOS. Whoo! But somebody's got them all already. Now, do I want to go get them, or do I not? Holy crap. I could be in this system for months. Wow. But Azzy Dreamer has gotten all the bios here. Well, most of them anyway. He hasn't been to that one. I'll go to that one. Azzy Dreamer has most of the first footfalls. But this planet, which has 6 bios, does not seem to have a first footfall on it. So, let's go do this one. At the same time or within the same package. There's a difference. If when they sell them as matched sets, they guarantee they're within. Yeah, I probably should at some time, Zoltor. But if they're sold in the same package, the factory has made sure that they were compatible. If you bought them as 2 separate sticks, you've got no guarantee of compatibility, even if you bought them at the same time. Okay, so they came as a pair. All right, then they should be good, which means the only thing that you're may be running into them with them is maybe some of the sectors in one of the chips has gone bad. If it's that, but you can't tell that unless you get some software specifically designed to test that. Luckily, there's several free ones out there that are very good. And that will definitively tell you whether it's that or not. And there's several other possibilities of things that could go wrong. But even on a game crash, you should not be ending up with corrupted files.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Almost enough. Okay, fine. That's interesting with the squad bonus. One shot almost got a 5 Pro planet.
Surface scan complete.
You're only, well, maybe not. I mean, Elite, I don't know what other games you play that are, fun, that it might affect, but
That squadron perk for the extra probes is
it's insane.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yep.
I don't know what other games and programs you use, Zoltor, but some of them are more susceptible than others. Yep. I can believe that. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Some software architectures are more susceptible to it than others, and some implementations are, of course, more susceptible to it than others, regardless of architecture. One of the things that increases susceptibility is the runtime size, and Elite has a relatively large runtime size. There's several other factors that fit in, but
getting a hard drive for bad sectors as well.
There's also, yep, there's also that. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear
Landing gear
retracted.
retracted.
Keep my nose in there a little further. There we go. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
That'd be my first check because
First footfall! Yay! Frutexa flammacis. I don't know what the distance is on this guy. I could look it up. There may be some over there. Or not. Haha, here's one over here. Oh, excuse me. Bunch more going up the hill. Go a little further, I think. Oop, I heard one. I don't know. I've had times where I've had trouble with it, and I've had times where it's been easy. Yeah, 6 of one, half dozen the other, whatever. I got my 3 samples though. Time to go back to the ship and head to another area of the planet for something else. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. Track landing gear.
Landing gear
Landing gear
retracted.
retracted.
Frame shift
Not the
drive
worst time
charging.
I've had finding it, it's just a little ways apart.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I was fed up when I hit that star and couldn't, or that system, and couldn't move anywhere else. Because I wanted to go down even further.
Yeah, unfortunately there wasn't any further to go down within range there. Which happens. Stratomosius and Cactoida, okay. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Owie. I hit the ground a little hard. Ah, there's the one I'm looking for. Sure, sample gap for valid samples, but that doesn't tell you how far apart they happen to be growing. If they only grow within 300, 300 meter gap, well, then you're doing 300 meter gaps. It's just the way it is. And that's about what I was running. It's about 300 meters in between samples because that's just how far apart the samples were. Now, let's see if we can find some more of those Osseous. It's a good area for them. Oh, I want to check that one other thing out, though. Ah, yes. Bacteria. That's the cactoida, alright. Plenty of cactoida. Gotta find that Osseous, though. There's one. of them rougher patches. What's your jump range on that ship? Wow, that's a pretty good jump range.
That's good jump range, but you look at it, when you go back to your ship, or you're in your ship now, when you get a second, just have a look at it on the map and you'll see what I mean.
Right. Galaxy map?
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Okay. That's kind of off all by itself, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. There was absolutely nothing around me.
You've got two at about 100 light years.
Yeah, could I get to them? No.
Jumponium. You'd need to synthesize some Jumponium to get there, but you could.
But then if I get myself stuck, I'm stuck.
Yep. Absolutely. Make sure you got enough to jump back. Yeah, when you're boosting your jump to extend your range to get somewhere, you definitely need to make sure you got enough to get back. Oh, there we go.
I only have 7 injections available.
You got how many available?
7.
I think you might want to go collect some more Jumponium materials.
Vanadium and germanium.
Oh, what do you got for the top end there? Because that's like all sorts of stuff.
Oh,
And what am I sitting here with?
7. Germanium's let me down again.
Ah,
Just to get there, mate.
FSD injection. So I've got 224 basic available, 169 standard, and 116 premium. I think that's about right enough to have.
Yeah.
I like having plenty of Jumponium available.
I guess I should go to the brain trees.
Yeah, I don't like heading out into anywhere without at least 100. And once I start getting below 25, I'm like, okay, it's time to be conservative with this stuff. You're at a critical level of it where you should only use it to get out of trouble.
Oh, I've never actually used it for the boost yet. On SSD boost like that anyway.
Well, when I'm running around with plenty boosts available, I'll sometimes use it, when I'm out at either the top or bottom of the galaxy or at one of the far edges to get a little further out, see what else is just beyond range. I really wish you could put raw material traders on carriers. I don't care as much about the others. Alrighty, that's the cacti. Now I'll do the bacteria. There's one. System map. Alright, so I've got 6 on this planet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got one more to find after this bacteria. Okay. There's another bacteria. It's too close. Mission far enough away. There's one. The only one I worry about, I would like to have on a carrier Zoltor is the Raw, because that's the only one when you're in deep space you really care about. But I understand why it wouldn't be there, because, you know, where's that material trader going to get resupplied from with the other materials? Makes absolute sense that you couldn't have it on a carrier because, well, he's not going to have materials to trade you. So as much as I understand it, it's a pain not being able to have one. Realism-wise, it really doesn't make sense to have one on there. Gameplay-wise, it would be nice to have one on there. Yeah, I'll make do. Yeah, that's the one. That makes no sense to me. It should be able to have it on the stations. All right. What'd you say, Tacita?
Trying to keep some sort of grind in the game.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I had that problem on my first jump up out of the carrier, but after that I've been good. Tussock. Strange, Tussock is being the difficult one. Oh, the stream's buffering. Oh. I don't know why that would be. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Why would Tussock be here? Okay, so it is here. Come on. Dang it. There we go. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. My stream's basically keeping up, so. Since mine's keeping up and Tacit is keeping up, it's probably entirely on the YouTube side. Or on your client side, but then with two people with client problems, maybe not. Maybe it's YouTube. I don't know. Insufficient information. Yeah, you're both further away from me than either Zoltor or Mr. Mad Hatter are. And Zoltor's East Coast, so he's literally less than 600 miles from me. Mr. Mad Hatter's less distance, different direction than England. So I don't know. All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Ha! I'm right next to where I start. Oh no, I'm a little above where I started. Okay. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging.
I guess you two can blame Russia.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Welcome, Commander. Adherence to the speed limit is appreciated.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Docking request accepted. You are welcome to approach, Commander.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking complete. Ship is secure. Welcome, Commander.
Okay. Hello, CC. Welcome back.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Welcome. You have some... Our scientists are keen for new data.
20 million for one planet. Not bad. And another 100 million in bonus. Nice.
Thank you for your
That's
contribution to
crazy.
Yeah. One planet. 120 million. I don't think there's anybody out here. Nope, there isn't.
Not like you need it, you're not skint.
Almost wish I was out here with Darkwing. He could use that. Alrighty. Well, unfortunately, I don't have control over that, Zoltor. Okay, so... Oops, don't want to knock that over. At this point, though, I've reached the end of what I can do this evening. It is a work night, so I'm actually going to have to call it a night here so that I can get up in time to commute into work. So, at this point, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having all of you along. In the stream chat, we have Kanesh, Tacita, Zoltor, Mr. Mad Hatter, James, and CC. Thank you guys for joining me in the stream chat. It was great having you all along as always. And Tacita, thank you very much for joining me in the stream chat. It was the stream chat, yeah, the in-game voice chat. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so like I said, it is a work night. I am out of time. Sorry for the late start because, well, I've been feeling pretty much under the weather all day today. Gonna be lovely going to work in the morning. In any case, like I said, thank you all for joining me. We're gonna stop here, pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.